Welcome back to Time Served, the channel that scans the docket so you don't have to. On February 2nd, 2018, tragedy struck the west side of San Antonio. 14-year-old Angel Cabara was fatally shot in his home, a victim of a senseless act of violence that would forever change his family and community. At the Cassiano Homes housing projects in Bexar County, a robbery escalated into a shooting spree, where Benito Gallegos, a 69-year-old man, was killed during the incident, and Angel was struck by a stray bullet while standing in his kitchen with his father. After a lengthy legal process, Richard Montez, identified as the ringleader, was convicted of capital you-know-what and sentenced to life in prison without parole. His cousins Andres and Juan Martinez received sentences of 22 and 24 years respectively, after pleading guilty and testifying against Montez. Angel's father, Sautero Juan Cabara, bravely shared his heart-wrenching testimony during the trial, describing the moment he found his son lifeless on the kitchen floor, surrounded in blood, in a moment no parent should ever endure. There was even a controversy, as Judge Boyd was forced to release Montez without bond due to a technicality, where he went on to commit another heinous act.
Gallegos and 14-year-old Angel Cabara, both seemingly innocent bystanders to the gunfire. Court documents show Montez, whose bail was set at $1 million, was released on bond in December without paying a cent. His release allowed by a provision of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure.
If you do not indict in 90 days, it doesn't matter if you raise the issue 2 years later, you are entitled, and that's entitled to a PR bond or a bond you can afford, and the judge is obligated to grant it.
The case was indicted under the last district attorney administration on May 10, 2018, missing the 90-day mark by 5 days. Attorney Bobby Barrera has practiced law in Bexar County for nearly 3 decades and says he's never seen this happen.
But it is extremely rare for anyone with this serious of charge to be released on a PR bond.
While rare, he says Judge Stephanie Boyd was just following the law when she granted Montez's release, and that's exactly what Boyd told KENS 5 via phone this week. Montez was rearrested Wednesday amid allegations he brandished a gun, telling a woman he her family and then himself. He's now being held without bond and is set to go before Judge Boyd later this month.
Angel's story serves as a poignant reminder of the impact of gun violence on families and community, and his memory lives on, inspiring efforts for change and justice. And in installment 1, we're going to watch the sentencing of Angel Martinez by Judge Boyd, followed by installment 2 coming soon, where I will dive deeper into the trial of Richard Montez. Let's roll, nerds.
All right, jumping the gun. No objections, Your Honor.
All right, and the court will note that the parties are in the courtroom, and this is one of the days where the 187th District Court is not allowed to have in-person hearings. However, the court has received permission from proper authorities to have this hearing in the courtroom today. Mr. Martinez, I'm showing you a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Appear by Video. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you electronically sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily consented to appear by video. Defense, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review that discovery with your client?
I have, Your Honor. I received it.
The court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Martinez, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that document with your attorneys? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor, we're proceeding on count 2 and we're waiving count 1.
Any objections to the waiver of count 1?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Martinez, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishment and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorneys? Did you understand it, and did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand in count 2, the state is proceeding on the offense of murder? That's a first-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life with a possible fine up to $10,000. State, you are proceeding on this as a murder case, is that correct?
Your Honor, yes, if I may clarify,
Yes.
on the true bill of indictment on count 2, it has the victim as Benito Gallegos. On the plea paperwork that I submitted to the court on count 2, I listed the victim as Angel Cabara.
All right, and where would that be located in the plea paperwork?
On the steps, Your Honor.
All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the documents given back to you, and if you all can change that and initial it.
It's already been changed, Your Honor.
So where is it? But you just said that there's an incorrect name somewhere. So is it the indictment is the indictment correct?
Well, Your Honor, it's because there's two complainants in
Yes,
the original indictment.
yes.
And so I changed the victim on count 2. I just changed the name.
All right, so what would be the name in count 2 that you're going on?
Angel Cabara. With co-defendants Richard Anthony Montez and Andres Martinez.
All right, so that the record can be clear, count 2 reads, on or about the 3rd day of February 2018, Juan Martinez, hereinafter referred to as defendant, did intentionally cause the death of an individual, namely Angel Cabara, that's Gebara, hereinafter referred to as the complainant, by shooting the complainant with a deadly weapon, namely a firearm, and the defendant was in the course of committing or attempted to commit the offense of robbery of Margarito Vigil. Is that the complete indictment, or you're not reading the second part?
The following, I think this is one of the paper
Yeah.
because it's actually
No, Your Honor, that's not accurate.
All right.
part of that should be stricken, Judge, and that's why I had Ms. Garza read specifically what has been pled to or will be pled to by Mr. Martinez. And I just want to make sure the record was straight. So there should be some delineations on part of that. And she read exactly what should be on the indictment.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, I'm sorry. To do this so the record can be clear, Ms. Garza, could you read again the count 2?
Count 2 is a straight murder, Your Honor. Mr. Martinez is pleading to count 2. On or about the 3rd day of February 2018, Juan Martinez, hereinafter referred to as defendant, did intentionally cause the death of an individual, namely Angel Cabara, hereinafter referred to as complainant, by shooting the complainant with a deadly weapon, namely a firearm. I
right.
stipulate.
I'm sorry, just one moment, Ms. Garza. Defense, are you aware of those changes to count 2 in the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor, and we acknowledge that with our initials.
All right. And is there any objection to those changes?
No objections, Judge.
All right.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Martinez, are you aware of those changes in the indictment to count 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections to proceeding on the indictment as read by Ms. Garza?
No, Your Honor.
Defense, any objection to proceeding on the indictment as read by Ms. Garza?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Martinez, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorneys? Did you understand it, and did you electronically sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand what you're charged with then in count 2 is murder? That's a first-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow that plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow the plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorneys to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses to this offense?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does, Your Honor.
Do you believe he is currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
He was, Your Honor. And he is.
Mr. Martinez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Next, I'm showing you what's entitled plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, everyone, just give me a moment. Clerk, please go to breakout room number 10 to swear in the witness.
Thank you, Judge.
According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is proceeding on count 2. Punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 25 years in the prison. There are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you the paragraph entitled, next I'm showing you a handwritten document that is entitled Terms of Plea Bargain Agreement. Did you review that document with your attorneys? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you understand that that document is also a part of your plea bargain agreement with the state?
Yes, Your Honor.
And defense, did you understand that this addendum that is included in the court's admonishments is a part of the plea bargain agreement as well?
Yes, Your Honor. It is part of the plea.
All right, and state, is that the entirety of the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal. Did you review that paragraph with your attorneys? Did you understand it? And did you electronically sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No motion, Judge.
Then, Mr. Martin, yes.
I'm sorry. Other than the motions that were previously heard on this case, there are no additional motions, but you have made some rulings on this case previously.
Thank you. Then, Mr. Martinez, to count 2 of the indictment that's been read by the state, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty, Your Honor.
State, any evidence to support the defendant's guilty plea? All right, after viewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
Subject to the agreement, Your Honor, it's Mr. Martinez has agreed to provide truthful testimony in the event that either of the co-defendants are proceed to trial on their case and assist the court and the district attorney's office, well, the prosecutor pro tem, with any assistance that they may need in going forward on those cases.
All right, and is the defendant to remain on bond and on GPS?
Judge, my client has been on electronic monitor, how long?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. He's had no violations of the monitor to my knowledge, and none that have been brought up to the court. Due to a significant danger that he may face if he's sitting in Bexar County until the trial, we believe that Richard Montez poses a threat to Mr. Martinez, and we would ask the court to allow him to remain out on bond and the GPS monitor pending the conclusion to both co-defendants.
Any objection?
We will leave it up to the discretion of the court, Your Honor.
All right, the court will note for the record that the defendant has been on GPS, as defense counsel has said, for over or approximately 2 years, that the defendant has had no violations since he's been on GPS, and the court will note the danger that the defense attorney is stating his client would be in if he were in custody at this time. And so the court will allow him to remain on GPS.
So there you have it. Angel Martinez feared for his life due to his dangerous cousin, Richard Montez. And even though in the end he wound up with the 25 years, this shows the length that animal Montez will go for his freedom. Thanks for watching. Coming soon, part 2, the trial of Richard Montez. Thanks for watching.